told him in the corner, you know, you don't have to take any chances. Keep him in the center of the ring, etc., etc. I think Roy Jones ought to take some chances. I think he's here to win and show that he's got passion to do this as long as the fight goes on.
I agree.
By CompuBox numbers, round 9 was Telesco's best. He threw 47 punches. He landed 29 of them. And he both outthrew and outlanded Jones according to those numbers. But 47 punches still isn't enough. It's not the activity level that Telesco would need to give himself a chance to win the fight. He's got to attack at a higher, more aggressive level than that.
Now he did something smart. He threw a left hook to Jones' elbow, left elbow. He lays it out there, hit him on it.
To land punches with full power, you can't be moving all the time the way Roy Jones does, particularly against a big, strong guy like Telesco. You've got to stand and deliver. You just can't run. And so, although the punches are hard, stinging punches, they're not the kind of punches so far that have shown any serious damage on Telesco.
8 rounds are the ones Telesco lost.
Great body punch.
Huge body shot by Jones.
That's the one that hurt him.
It takes a moment to recover from those.
And while Telesco recovered, Jones fired away with the right hand. But now David comes back with a left hook to the body.
Telesco is fighting in front of his hometown fans, and he's giving everything he has to stay in there with the man who is recognized as the best fighter in the world, pound for pound.
And taking a lot of leather for the privilege of staying in there.
You got to take it, you got to give it.
Jones backs into a corner again. Let's see if Telesco accepts the invitation. Nope. Roy 1-2s and goes away.
But that's telling you something now. Roy Jones no longer want to be in the ropes anymore. Now you got to attack. When a guy tells you I'm getting out of here, that means get on him.
This is the corner where Telesco's done some of his best work.
Good body shot. A left hook to the body, another left hook to the body.
And a left hook upstairs and another left hook upstairs. And Jones pot shots him with a right.
You just can't sit around and see what I've done. You got to attack.
Jones's left hook to the body partially blocked by Telesco's elbow that time. That one Roy got in. And that stops Telesco's momentum for the time being.
Stop! Round 11 coming, David. Grab your hand. Don't put your hand there. Don't show it to you. Don't show it. Come on, David. Come on. You can do it, Papa. You can do it. Come on. Make me a good fight only, I want. You understand what I said? Come on. Suck it up. Come on. Okay. We're going to the left. We just got 2 more, champ. 2. Way to work. Shoot. He just round like that.
There are a lot of wrecking balls in this town, knocking down buildings, and that's what that left hand to the body looked like.
Wrecking ball. I like it. Exactly like a wrecking ball.
Well, Telesco has accomplished one thing. By the time this fight is over, Roy Jones will have aged a full year.
30 what?
He's going to become 31 in a matter of about, 4 minutes here. So barring a knockout in this round, Jones's calendar will change during the fight.
Telesco now, he's attacking. As I said earlier, before the fight start, attack, attack.
High marks for courage for Telesco. Few fighters would stand up to the barrages that Jones has delivered in this fight.
Roy Jones winked at Derek Gainer as he came out for this round, as if to indicate something's coming, or maybe it was just the reassurance of letting Gainer know he's okay.
It's like some of those basketball teams ahead 25 points and let the guy get back into the game. It's the kind of fighter Roy Jones is. He will let you get back into the fight.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Break. Let's
Let's go. Let's go.
Roy Jones seems not to truly believe in his power. Doesn't want to finish a guy off. If he does it with one shot, good.
Telesco going forward. Jones landing as he vacates the space. Now he drives Telesco back again. When they face each other in the middle of the ring like this, it's just no contest.
Telesco is fighting now.
And as of this moment, Telesco goes deeper into a bout than he's ever gone before.
Let's go.
His 11th round knockout of Will Taylor had taken place by this moment in the 11th. So this is the farthest Telesco's ever gone in a fight.
Roy is trying to close the show dramatically. Telesco doesn't want to let him.
Gets in a few more of those body shots, Telesco will just drop.
The body work has been exquisite.
Body work by Jones.
Remember when he used to more or less decline to throw body punches? Just amazing the wrinkles that Roy has added over the years as he's varied his game, varied it again, and then added new levels here and there.
You got to put a good left jab. When you're tired and you want to coast, keep jabbing the guy. Why should a guy hit on you? Fighters shouldn't allow guys to hit them when they don't have to be hit.
Well, there's about a minute to go to midnight. And Roy Jones' 31st birthday. I wonder whether they're going to drop the ball on Times Square for the next 60 seconds.
You can't take me out.
You can't take me out. You can't take me out.
That, I think, is the victory Telesco is looking for. Exactly that.
David. I come here with no water to the last round, David. Last round, okay? Last round. Okay? Come on, baby. Come on. Okay? Last round, Papa. Good, good. Another day at the office, baby. Be careful, okay? You take no chances, all right? Okay? Yeah. All right. That's all I want. Come on. Okay, last round, baby. Beautiful. You're making a good fight. Okay? Let's do it. Only I want a good fight. All right, baby. Okay. Last one.
Is this when we start singing Happy Birthday?
Is this what?
When we start singing Happy Birthday.
No. Time.
You can if you'd like.
Listen,
He's 31.
If he could spend New Year's Eve in the gym working out,
He can certainly spend his birthday here.
he could spend his birthday in Radio City Music Hall on stage in a prize ring.
So as Telesco demonstrated at the last round, he's willing to take pride in the notion that Jones can't knock him out. And we'll see if Jones falls for the bait and makes himself more available to Telesco in the 12th.
Well, and I think Jones has been trying to knock him out. That's not always been the case in the past when he got into the late rounds.
Well, suffice to say, I think he likes Telesco now even less than he did before the 12 rounds began.
Stop talking.
Crowd watching and hoping that Roy Jones can close the show with a memorable flourish.
Well, or surely there are many who are hoping Telesco will finish. Hometown fans rooting for the Portchester, New York fighter.
Well, as you said, Jim, when you meet the best Roy Jones and you survive like this, you've done all right.
Come on, box.
They're still talking to each other.
Well, the referee doesn't have to pay much attention to that anymore.
Roy said after a wild right hand by Telesco, I saw that. Telesco saying, "You can't hurt me, you bitch." A dialogue with fists and mouths.
Jones can finish him off if he wants to.
Telesco almost tempted him into range for a left hook.
He had him hurt. Let him off the hook.
Jones is bombing him with these right hands. He really does want to finish with a KO. And Telesco is wobblier than at any other time in the bout, but he's still talking.
Telesco is out of it. He's out of it.
Go. Yeah, if he can eat about 2 more right hands, he'll make it out of the 12 rounds. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4.
Roy Jones, I didn't know he had.
A blistering performance by Jones. A humiliating night for Telesco. But Telesco will catcall Jones on the basis of finishing the fight. Cold comfort.
After a good fight like that, you like to see the fighters embrace, say good fight. All the talking and carrying on like that.
I doubt it.
Was not sportsmanship.
Yep. Well, we'll see. Telesco's handlers carry him around the ring. A bit absurd. And here's a look at some of the damage that Roy did in the 12th round as he feinted and ducked Telesco's shots and fired big overhand rights trying to knock the man out.
Yeah, the great light heavyweights, Archie Moore and the likes, they put those combinations together and they put the volleys together and they finished their guys off. They didn't have to taunt them and throw roundhouse shots on top of the head.
Is that one way of saying, George, that you don't think Roy ranks with the great light heavyweights, Archie Moore, Bob Foster, et cetera, et cetera?
If he wanted to rank with them, he can't start it off with all of that talking and hitting, slinging shots and not going out for the knockouts and finishing. I don't like it, and that is not what boxing is about.
Harold, your card?
I don't know. 119, 109, 11 rounds to 1, Roy Jones Jr. The only round I saw David Telesco winning was round 8, and I want to tell you, Roy Jones Jr. keeps this fight, Jim, any place he wants in that ring. His ring generalship is unbelievable. I mean,
if you call that ring generalship,
it is ring
then
generalship.
you got a problem.
It is ring generalship. If he wants to go into the ropes, he takes him into the ropes and he locks him up. He grabs him behind the elbows. He doesn't allow him to punch. If he wants it in the middle, George, he keeps him in the middle. I think it's beautiful ring generalship. Quick speed, a lot of punches landed, good power.
All right, let's go to Michael Buffer with the official particulars on the decision.
What's up, Jay? Out of Houston, rap a lot, baby. We still doing this. One hand, baby. You saw it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official scoring. Melvina Lathan scores the bout 120 to 108. Sid Rubenstein scores the bout 120 to 106. And Luis Rivera scores the bout 120 to 108 for the winner by unanimous decision and still the undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
Well, yet another lopsided decision for Jones. And at least one gentleman in the ring, someone I didn't recognize, came over to tell us that Roy indicated to him that he broke his left hand a few weeks ago. Final punch stat numbers will demonstrate Jones's complete dominance of the fight, landing 133 punches more, almost twice as many, throwing 81 punches more, landing at an astronomical 59% connect rate. Telesco did well to land 39% against Jones. Not too many opponents reach that level of the stratosphere. Power punches, and neither fighter threw or landed many jabs, and you can see the